Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D. And today's card out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is, let's turn it upside down, the Green Man. All right, and welcome back. I took a little bit of a break there for Easter, and now I'm back with you. So the Green Man, what that symbolizes is a flourishing heart, okay, and the male aspect of nature. And it's the other half of the Green Woman, and it's often known as Robin Hood. And what this card does is it challenges you to respect the natural world. Okay, so this is one of the first cards that the Fool or the Journeyer, as they step into the Wildwood Forest, that they come across. Okay, and they get messages from everybody along the line. And in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is also known as, I want to say this is the Emperor, but I might be wrong. Okay, but it challenges you to respect that natural world, as I said. This Green Man protects everybody that's in the forest, similar to Robin Hood. Robin Hood would steal from the rich and give to the poor and hide out in the forest. All right, this Green Man is similar to that Robin Hood. Okay, and that once you step into the Wildwood Forest, he's going to protect you along your path. He's going to protect you, from the evil spirits, from others that are going to direct you off your path to, you do harm. Either do harm to the forest or do harm to yourself. Okay, and that's everybody in the forest. It could be from the plants to, to the animals. Okay, to the rivers and the mountains and everything else that you pass through. The Green Man is with everything at all times. Okay, he knows about the trees, who's losing their leaves. He's with the grass, who's, sprouting up. He's with the flowers. He's with the rabbits and the squirrels, everybody. Okay, and he has a big heart and a generous spirit that's filled with joy. So as you're walking down that path and you come across the Green Man, okay, he wants to give you that joy. Give you the joy of just being filled up, that this is a new adventure. It's time to experience new things and grow and learn. And yes, there's new challenges along the way, but guess what? I'm here to keep you safe. I'm here to keep you from harm. All right, and like the Green Woman, he is rich in bounty, enjoys the gift of the summer sun. So as we get into spring and coming out of getting ready to go into summer, there's that warmth, there's that protection, there's that wanting to just envelop you with everything that's out there. Okay, so what he does is he bestows the creative, fertile energy in the wanderer. Okay, he's telling that wanderer, I'm going to give you the male aspect of the creativity. I'm going to give you that male aspect of understanding who you are, understanding of which way you should go, okay, down this path, understanding of who you should talk to, okay, because it's the creativity that I want you to understand, okay? That creativity is both the inward and outward flow of energy, all right? It's receiving that energy from the forest. It's receiving that energy from the animals as you're walking by and being creative, okay? Similar to like the movie Dr. Dolittle, where the guy can talk. He learned how to talk to the animals, okay? And it's similar in that aspect. You're walking down your path, okay? And you see that world tree that's off in the distance, and that becomes your quest, and that's creative, all right? Because you've never been on a quest before. And as you get creative within that, how am I going to get there? How do I go with this? Okay, you start coming up with a plan, that creative plan. Who can I get along to come along with the ride? Who can I get along to walk this with me? All right, what do I need? Do I have everything in my backpack? Those are the types of things he wants you to be creative. If you're a drawer, an artist, or something like that, make sure that you have that picture painted in your head. Okay, it's good to have that inward and outward flow of energy to begin new and thriving projects, relationships, being able to put more energy into things. Okay, now everybody's been kind of pent up in their homes for the last month, 5 weeks. It's kind of hard to come up with thriving projects. Probably got all those done in the first couple weeks. I know I did. Now I'm just kind of kicking back, relaxing, and enjoying what I do have. Okay, look at creative things in relationships. Okay, if you're locked up in your house and you're playing cards all the time, switch up the games. Maybe switch up movies. Go to a different genre. All right. Look at different things that you can, be creative with and strengthen those relationships that you have around you. And it's a new way of living in the world, and we're going to find that out here in the next month or two, how that's going to affect everybody, with, some states getting back to work earlier than others, and, just how we're going to move forward, okay? And that's going to be a new experience, and that's what that Green Man has in store for you, okay? That new experience moving forward, the opportunity to have those creative relationships, the opportunity to be creative in your projects, be creative in a new way of living in the world. All right. Maybe maybe your office has to be, 6 feet apart from somebody else. I know on mine, I'm already there. I don't really have to worry about it. But in the workplace, talking with people, I really don't have that issue because I'm not stuck in one place. But maybe if they tell me if I can work more from home, that's what I'm going to do. I'll go to work in the morning and maybe work from home in the afternoon. That's one of those things where, you can be more creative in your work responsibilities. So that's the Green Man for today. And I decided to do as well, seeing how I had a little bit of time off, is I ended up picking up the Messenger Oracle in the guidebook. And I want to draw one card on that, just to give some clarification around that Green Man. And this is a pretty straightforward deck. It just, pretty much just gives you an oracle card to talk about it. So what is the Green Man trying to tell us as we're moving forward? Okay, to begin in those thriving projects, to be creative in our relationships, to be creative in a new way of living in the world. What do we have to know? What do we have to know? And the card that comes out is number 42. Okay, and she's, what she's doing, she's petting that dragon. Okay, and the words on there show that you care. So while you're walking through that forest, okay, and you're being creative and you're thinking about things, show that you care. Show that you care in the forest, as you're walking through it. Show that you care, that you leave no trace behind. Show that you care in your creative relationships. Okay, that that as you're moving forward in those relationships, show that you care. Show that you're giving love. Show that you're giving joy. Show that you're giving happiness. If it's in the project, show, put some ambition, put some enthusiasm into that project. If this new way of living in the world, show that you care. Be respectful of your neighbors. Be respectful of that person as you're walking through the shopping aisle, with your mask on. All right, maybe going down the one-way aisle and somebody, jumps in front of you to grab something and they don't have a mask on. Show that you care when you're standing in line paying for things. Show that you care when you're at work using social distancing. That's the biggest thing, because we don't want to see a spike of this stuff and have to sit home for another 6 weeks. All right, that's not fair to everybody else for people who are not following the rules. Show that you care to your loved ones. Call them up. Use the phone. That's what we have phones for, is to talk to people, not play games on, not to, go through Facebook or Twitter or whatever. The phones, back in my day, there was a dial phone. You had to, if you wanted to go out with somebody, you had to pick up the phone and call them. If you wanted an appointment, you had to pick up the phone and make that appointment, to do whatever you do. Now's a good time to, call your loved ones. Show that you care. All right, be creative in your conversations with them. Tell them what you're doing, what you're working on. So I hope that makes sense. The Green Man, showing that you care as you're walking through the forest. This is Dee for the Spirit's Path. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Let's see, what else did I used to say? Like it, like that video button for me, and we'll come back at you tomorrow. All right, take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.